This is what I've realized here, is there's 3 levels of sin. You've got your surface level sin, you've got your secretive and hidden sin, and then you've got your unknown sin and admissions. I'd explain it like this. So your surface level sin is this, as if you have a car and it's all muddy and you take it into the mechanic and it's just covered in mud. But before they ever work on it, they've got to pressure wash it. They've got to clean this thing off because it's just a mess. And so they clean it all off, and that's round 1. God just cleans up the surface level. But a lot of times what we do is we pull out of there and, we're feeling good. Oh yeah, we're going to be cruising around town in this clean car. Check me out. I'm all cleaned up. And we'll live there for a while. Some people live there for a long time. And occasionally we'll keep going back to the mechanic and they'll check the tire pressure and make sure, okay, yeah, we're good there. Yep. Oh, headlight's a little, they'll straighten the headlight out. And we're back cruising. Look at me in my clean car. But at a certain point, at some time, you keep going back to the mechanic and getting the tire pressure and nothing major, But the mechanic, as he's in your car and he's getting ready to pull it out, he sees a piece of trash on the floorboard and he leans over and in the midst of leaning it over, he hits the glove compartment and it accidentally falls open and he sees a handgun, a crack pipe, and a water cache. Ugh. What do we do about that? We got to talk about this. There's some of you here tonight that are hiding your sin. You've already cleaned up the car on the outside. But on the inside, you're hiding things. And you've been hiding them for years. And you already know what it is. That's that thing I told you, that's God. That's God saying, son, daughter, child, yeah, that thing, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing I want. That's the thing I want to cut out of your life. That's the thing holding you back. That's the thing killing you. That's the thing killing your marriage. That's the thing. Don't shove that voice down. Let it work. Let it work. Some of you have unknown sin. That's the French fry that fell between the seats that you don't even know is there. He wants that too. And so if that's you, then I would ask that you would just pray, God, help me identify the unknown sin in my life. And some of it I've found isn't necessarily even sinful. It's just things that are holding you back. God wants everything that's holding you back, sin or not. It's funny, there's a story in the Bible, it's about a rich young ruler, and he comes to Jesus, and he, and we don't know the tone in which he's saying it. I don't know if he was arrogant and smug or how he came about when he asked the question. I personally think that he was maybe a little bit arrogant. But he comes to Jesus and he says, what must I do to be your follower? I think he already knows that he check marks all the boxes. I think he's just wanting that verbal affirmation for himself. Watch this, I'm going to ask Jesus what I need to do because I'm rich, I'm young, I'm a ruler. I check mark the boxes. Watch. What do I need to do to be a follower of yours? And Jesus says, well, have you kept the commandments? Have you done this? Have you done this? Have you done this? He's like, yep. Check. Yeah. What else, Jesus? What else do I need to do? He says, you need to sell everything you have and give it to the poor. Story says the man went away very sad because he was a man of a lot of wealth. And not that wealth in and of itself is a bad thing, but it can be if you let it. And Jesus knew where this man's heart was. And he says, yeah, that thing you're keeping from me, that's the thing I want. Yeah, you check mark all these other boxes. Oh, you teach Sunday school class, you do this, you do that. Oh, but that thing you're hiding from me, that's the thing I want. What are you hiding from Jesus tonight?